Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Summoner's Rift. Welcome back to League of Legends. We're playing support in today's video because yes, indeed, sometimes we do get auto-filled to the bottom lane. However, this isn't a video just for the sake, like I'm not just doing it because I'm here. I actually think that support is one of the best roles for anyone coming over from Heroes of the Storm to pick up, and I'll tell you why. Over in Heroes, we don't do any of that last hitting nonsense. In fact, we get XP for like 30 seconds after a minion dies, okay? Well, as a support, our last hitting is extremely minimal, and our main job is to ward the map. As a tank, I'm playing Alistar, is going to be disruptive in the middle of fights. That's a big thing we need to do. But also just protect our #1 player right here, our Caitlyn, who is going to be our lane buddy down in the bottom lane. This is an AD carry. They want to get massive amounts of gold because their items are very expensive, but if they can, they'll pop off and carry the game, you know, if they play right. It's our job to hopefully get them there. However, there are going to be some challenges along the way. The friendly team today is Gwen, Amumu, Swain in the middle lane, and then myself and Caitlyn down in the bottom. The enemy team, Yone up top, I think. Kane in the jungle. Twitch and Lee. Okay, Twitch is definitely bottom. Okay. Yone in the middle lane, and then Twitch Leon in the bottom lane. Twitch can go into stealth and then pop out and do a bunch of poison damage. Super scary character to be ambushed by. And Leona is the queen of level 2 engages. She's going to be looking to do a lot of damage once she levels up with a pretty long range engage. So our starting item here is the Relic Shield. It allows us to last hit enemies that are under 50% HP and then give that money to our carry and also keep it for ourselves. You can track when you need to do this by looking at this buff right here, which is Spoils of War. We don't need to do it all the time, but we basically have a quest that is going to make our warding better if we accomplish this task relatively quickly. I did drop a ward in our tri-bush just to make sure there were no shenanigans from enemies trying to rotate around. It looks like the enemy team is actually pushing pretty hard, so that ward location is pretty good for keeping us safe here. The enemy Leona has hit level 2, so she's going to be looking for an engage, and I'm trying to make that look somewhat appetizing. I'm trying to make it look like I want her to engage on me, because Alistar is all about moving enemy players around. Our Q ability is a knock up, allowing us to throw an enemy into the air. Our W ability is a boop back, allowing us to push an enemy in the direction that we're facing. And our E ability, which we don't have yet, but we soon will, is a stun that allows us to basically build up charges and then go in dealing a lot of damage. If Leona took that, she would have fucking died, bro. All right, hitting the cannon gives us the most gold that we can get, so that's what I want to make sure we're prioritizing with last hitting. After cannons, we want to focus these melee minions down. These melee minions give more gold than the ranged ones behind them, so staying on top of getting these minions killed is super duper important. Hey, you want to see something cool? Right as I said that, he left. I was going to flash right on top of Twitch just to see if we could do anything with that. But of course, he walked away. Now, whenever Twitch leaves, you can assume he's going into stealth to come attack you somewhere else. Let me go ahead and ward the try again here. In fact, I might be able to wrap around and do something kind of fun. I mean, Twitch is really low on HP. At least make Leona nervous. At least get her off her guard a little bit. These guys have literally just been standing together. Rather than going after Leona, I'm focusing my attention on the rat. We're also going to ignite him as well and hopefully get that kill. The enemy team's Kane is rotating in on us as well. As long as our E is active, we're going to be building up a stun. Now with that, I should be able to just kind of move away from these guys. We are going to teleport under tower, pop our E again, and kite away from Kane as we secure yet another kill with our tanky prowess. Oh, beautiful. Yasuo, thinking about rotating down, actually warded Pixel. We saw him do that, so let's ping that for our team. We are running the green. Sorry, I don't remember the name of the runes. We're running the green setup with this cool thing that actually lets us use our flash in a new way now. I've never run this on any other character, so I want to spend some time on it. It is called Hextech Flash Okay, yeah, you can read that. My mouth can't make those sounds right now. But basically, because I used my flash, I now have another flash that I can just channel to kind of jump at an enemy. This is the Alistar combo. I'll try to show you in a moment. Never mind, we see the Twitch is gone. Let me go ahead and melee that menu. We have 3 stacks of this, so let's try to get a few stacks for our team. Beautiful. Feeding our Caitlyn is excellent. Our Amumu is on the way down. The enemy team does see it. It looks like they're going to be backing up pretty quickly here. We don't have any new wards to put down. However, oh, Amumu just barely missing that Q. I would have definitely jumped in on that if I could. So when we went back to the shop, what we bought first was mobility boots. This means I can travel across the map and just kind of do stuff to help out my team, especially if it's happening in between the bottom and middle lane. So what I'm trying to do is just keep an eye on our minimap, see if anything cool's going on. But really, you can see how stress-free my job is. Like, as long as my carry's doing okay, as long as we're not getting ganked non-stop, my job is kind of just exist to be a body for the enemy. I don't have to last hit more than a couple... Okay, Ziggs is... Twitch is missing, so this is scary. She also just tried to engage out of nowhere, which is kind of odd. There's Twitch. We cut off Leona on the pass. I can stun her here. I'm actually going to... I'm thinking about knocking Twitch into our team. Just getting off some easy auto attacks here. Trying not to overcommit to any of this. We'll go ahead and knock Leona back. I'll try to finish her off. Ignite is on her. Oh my god, I don't think it's going to work though. What I really wanted to do there was actually boop her into the Caitlyn trap, but I messed up my approach there just a little bit. Now we need to think about our first mythic item. What do we want to do? We could get the Locket of the Iron Solari. I believe this is standard for Alistar, and it allows us to have an activatable that just gives us a really nice shield, and provides that to our allies as well, so we could jump in on top of them, make sure everyone's protected. What I've been using other than that is the Evershroud, which I actually think is pretty fun. It increases damage done to enemies whenever you immobilize them, which our Q, it is an immobilize. Now, what's kind of funny about these two items is they have identical build paths. So if I think my team needs more damage, we can do that. If I think our team needs more protection, we can do that. The enemy team is almost exclusively AD. In fact, they are, aside from Leona. Okay, I did one thing wrong, and I want to address that really fast. I have... Oh, no, I haven't done it wrong yet. Okay, I thought I completed my quest for these auto attack things. I haven't done that yet. Okay. Eventually, my relic shield will be upgraded as we're building up this gold quest to give me free wards that I get every time I go back to the base. This will just have a number next to it when that happens. Once we are in business there, we're going to be basically getting so many wards on the map for free that we're not going to... Let me try to just get Twitch out of the way here. We'll try to knock up Leona, give our Caitlyn as much space as we can. She is in a very bad spot. I mean, that's what Leona is all about. She engages and does a shit ton of damage. Maybe there was more I could have done to actually help there. I don't know. I'm not claiming to be perfect here. Let's all keep that in mind together, okay? Oh, she left the game. All right. I'm sure that was a coincidence. Maybe she was having some, you know, FPS trouble. Maybe there was, maybe the cat did it. Hey, it was the cat, dude. It was the cat. We're fine. We're fine. Now, I can take CS, especially, you know, when our laner isn't here. Especially when they're not in the game. However, if I want to keep my item giving us as much gold as possible, I actually do need to limit my CS a little bit. And of course, I'm talking about the relic shield here. Twitch is missing. I'll go ahead and ping that for the team. The enemy Kane was looking at Dragon. Looks like Leona might be heading towards Dragon as well. There was the Twitch hopping in on our Amumu now. He's going to have a really hard time getting out of here. Our mobility boots are on the way, though. Look at that. We appear at a moment's notice, ready to assist. Yasuo is pushing down the middle lane. Amumu's looking for an engage. He does miss the Q just a little bit, but we are in ult range right now. We'll go ahead and cast our E as well, securing that kill on Yasuo. Now with Kayn moving in, we're going to give him a little boop away. Pop our ultimate, which makes us super resistant to damage. And then we'll try to keep that Kayn under tower just long enough to secure that kill with our Ignite. Beautiful. Our ultimate basically means we don't take damage. 55% reduced for 7 seconds. Once we actually get some armor on our character, 55% reduction is insane. Now, we just saw Twitch run by. I'm very far away from our Caitlyn, but you know who I'm not far away from? This Swain right here. So we can just give him this gold instead of Caitlyn. This might be weird. Sorry. It's kind of, I've been here too long. It's getting a little awkward. Okay. And now I'm free to go. I'm free to roam again. Meanwhile, my ADC has been pushing bot like a pro. She got some plates. There's actually only 2 plates left on that tower. And it is unfortunate that Twitch roamed down there right at that moment as well. But all in all, I think things are going just fine. Let me go ahead and get a red orb, and then we will move down there and try to help. It looks like they put a red ward down in that bush. She has 63 CS, 2 Twitch is 77, so she is slightly behind. She also, you know, three deaths as well. It's a kill lane. It's a scary kill lane. Now, I did the thing that I was supposed to not do. We finished the first part of our quest. We have the upgraded thing that's giving us wards. What I should have done after that was get an oracle lens so I can actually start to scout out some of the enemy wards as well. We could do that whenever we go back, though. I'm not super worried about that. Let's go ahead and put a red down in here. We'll kill this enemy ward, no problem. Enemy is in the dragon pit right now, but there's a huge fight happening on the other side of the map that we are just not involved in. Now, if Leona is here, we should probably assume that Twitch is nearby as well. Our Caitlyn, not really. Oh, she wasn't moving up at the time. I guess she had a change of heart. So instead of using our stealth wards, we're just going to use our item to place a few wards down to help make Caitlyn's life a little easier. For instance, getting all... Oh, never mind. Caitlyn's life is hard again. Twitch is back. Okay. Fuck. But I mean, at the same time, and she's pushing up, right? That's not my fault, right? I don't know. Is this my fault? I can't fucking tell anymore. I do want to try to engage on these guys while they are under tower, especially with awesome plays like that. Oh my god, we rooted her inside of tower range. Now Leona jumping towards our tank. I'm trying to deal as much damage to her as I can. I'll be able to charge to her in just a moment. Into the wall, and boom, we secure the kill with our Amumu. We might be able to turn this back around on Twitch if we just give it a few more moments. Now, I've been maxing my Q this game. We could also just keep our Q and our W the same upgrade, and it would make it so they have the same cooldown. Oh, nice kill in the middle lane. I was actually roaming over to try to help with that as we spoke, and we will help our Amumu get that scuttle as well. Caitlyn moving up again. Let's go help her. God damn it. Amumu on the dragon by himself doesn't make any sense, but let's give her the gold for that cannon at the very least. There are 2 plates left on this tower. Twitch is missing, so I'm going to stand kind of far forward. I want him to choose me and not my carry. Leona returning is pretty scary, though. We don't have ultimate. We do have our weird flash if we need it. And it looks like Twitch did find out that Amumu was trying to sneak the dragon. Caitlyn with a great sense of what was going on around her, actually using her ultimate to secure that kill. Now Leona is moving in. I'm gonna stand next to her and just oh shit, no you don't. Get back there, Kayn. I don't play that fucking game, my dude. Get away from me, my dude. I'm trying to stay safe over here. None of that shit. We'll go ahead and give her that money. We do have a decent amount to spend. I know we want to get these plates down. Okay, good. She wants to go back too. Good. Good. This is what I like to see. She's worried about Twitch's location. I'm going to make sure that I go back after her to make sure that she's safe. Yasuo is starting to kite down to the bottom lane, though. Let's make sure we ping Dragon, make sure our team is aware of that. I want to go for the extra damage. I feel like that is going to do something good for our team. I'm also going to pick up that Oracle Lens. We'll get a... what to do next? I want to get some more movement speed, but we'll work on that soon. Okay, perfect. So let's head towards our team now and see if we can help out. Twitch is looking at our tower, doing lots of damage to it, actually. There's a gank in the middle lane, but Yasuo is able to back up out of any harm's way. The friendly team is up 3 kills right now. I have 5. Not quite sure how that happened. Looks like Twitch has emerged. If I flashed a little bit faster, that could have been a great play. I'm gonna ult and try to jump after him. My god, he is fast. I don't feel like I really wasted my ult there, though. Just using it to mitigate damage, I feel like is a good use of it, even though we didn't secure anything. We do need to get some more wards down as we are kind of exposed at the moment. We're going to jump in on Twitch, try to push him back and give our Caitlyn room to get away, but unfortunately, it just doesn't happen. We are slowed down by the enemy Twitch now, trying to use anything to get back, but the crowd control of Leona was just too much. How do I help her? She's just getting jumped on it. Like, no matter what she does, they're just finding her. I was going to build Dead Man's Plate. It is very tanky. The enemy team does have a lot of AD. I'm debating getting some more actual support items to make my carry a little bit better. For instance, we could go for Zeke's Convergence, and that would also be good. That gives... Hey, it builds the same item. Okay, so we're still on that path regardless. The enemy team in our jungle right now, we see Leona being taken down by Swain. Amumu trying to lead the front line, but very low on HP. Swain does miss his grab, but it doesn't matter because Amumu is right there. Now moving into a Yasuo, that's pretty scary. He opens up with a lot of damage. Caitlyn's on the way. So, I mean, if Caitlyn's here... Unfortunately, I couldn't move in too much more. Let's ward this. Yasuo's thinking about coming back, I bet. Get our potions rolling and get him on the right button. This is the best I can do. He's ignited. We can stun Sue. Oh, please. Okay, that'll do it. Yasuo coming from middle lane, most likely. Actually, he fully backed up here. You kind of love to see that. I'm going to go ahead and max out our Q Ward Dragon again. I've noticed this is kind of a clusterfucky game. Like, we've taken no objectives on the map, even with advantages, even with enemies dead. We just haven't done that. Caitlyn on her way down. We have 3 stacks of money to give her. Is she close enough? We'll know as soon as one of these things immediately dies. Wish I got that cannon to her, but that's okay that we did not. All right, let's start to scan for some stuff. Our mobility boots should kick in any moment. We'll zoom right in here. They see us doing it. So let's remove that. And now it's just my job to... So I don't do any fucking damage. Like, I do negative damage. However, what I do very well is keep enemies back during important times. So all I had to do there to be a successful tank was zone the enemy back, which is exactly what we accomplished. Twitch is down that lane, and we saw their jungler close by too, but we managed to take down the enemy team's wards. And now we're moving towards middle lane where it looks like it's going to be a pretty big team fight. Yone chasing down our Gwen from the top lane and looking pretty successful. She's running away with just barely any HP to speak of. If she wants to move in on this, we might be able to make that happen. Oh god, we are starting to get a little surrounded here though, boys. Amumu is jumping in on the Samurai brothers over here. I tried to throw Yone back into our team. Was that the right play? I guess we'll find out. We're going to pop our ultimate now and just run it down at the enemy team's Leona. Now Kayn and Yasuo still doing a lot of damage over here. Let's try to get in position to stun him. We have to wait until all the cowbells have formed underneath our character to do that. Oh, whoa, I thought that tower was dead. Oops, excuse me. Sorry. Wrong way. Do I share jungle creep like that? Our Gwen opting to go for a very aggressive Rift Herald here, even though she was low on HP. Let's try to move in and assist her with this if we can. Skilling up our W ability next, trying to tank this for her to the best of my ability. I realized I didn't explain Alistar's ability super well in this game. We didn't even talk about his trait. I'll go ahead and hover over this for a second. Basically, as minions die or as he CCs someone, he gets health back. Okay, equipping a Kindle Gem. This will give us more health regen, and then we're going to try to work on this Zeke's Convergence. We're 700 gold away from that being completed. The enemy team moving down the middle lane. Swain holding down that tower, but he is the lone defender at the moment. Caitlyn grabbing that red buff and hopefully moving over soon. All right, Amumu is under tower, is grabbing one of the ninjas as well. Yon on the back line. I wasn't even able to get in range to deal damage. We're going to flash right on top of Twitch and push him into our team, igniting him as well, making sure we finish off this Leona if at all possible. I'm going to go ahead and ult because it removes any slows. I wanted to get in range for that kill a little bit faster if I could. All right, we are making big plays here. Rift Herald goes down. Friendly team moving in. I can gift a cannon to a nearby ally as well. Perfect. Wait, I thought my quest stopped at 1,000. What do I get to? Okay. Yasuo is moving in. We're taking some tower shots here. If I had my ultimate, we would literally not even feel that building and the damage that it's doing. Gwen dashing forward, dealing a surprisingly high amount of damage to the Wind Ninja. And we have our Caitlyn actually finishing off that kill beautifully. Let me chug some potions here as we're trying to back up. Cast my E. Unfortunately, Twitch moving in does take me down. Now we can finish Zeke's Convergence. Supports have access to some items that make them extremely tanky, but also have some cool effects. So let's take some time to look at this really fast. It has an activatable, conduit, designate an accomplice, and this has a 60-second cooldown. For 8 seconds, after you immobilize an enemy, your accomplice attacks deals more damage every single time they hit. We have a few good options for giving this to. For instance, our Caitlyn's probably doing a lot of damage right now, but it also seems like Gwen is doing a lot of damage. I don't know if I would give it to Swain, and you can correct me if I'm wrong about this down in the comments, but does Swain, should he have it? He's not really attacking that much, right? He's mostly doing spell stuff. Speaking of attacking, this team fight seems to be pretty prolonged. Swain does land his root on Yasuo, but now Yone moving in, hitting him as he's trying to escape, trying to reach me. Fuck. Oh, and unfortunately, I was just slightly late for actually helping out. All right, Dragon's coming up soon. Let's start to get some wards set up in this area. As the support, this is my job, right? I need to make sure I'm doing this. So that's good. The enemy team coming down to clear these wards now, so we know that they are thinking about Dragon as well. Now, of course, if they want to contest that, there's absolutely nothing I can do. Oh, my buttons are getting a little weird. I guess I don't need to have Accomplice on a hotkey I use super often because I'm only going to be pressing it, you know, when I select the person. So we'll make sure that Caitlyn's our Accomplice. She's been doing pretty good. We had some deaths in lane, but all in all, she's doing pretty well. We're going to use our Oracle Lens to detect enemy wards. This is what we swapped out our stealth wards for. And we're going to be dropping some wards of our own. Unfortunately, they have some control wards in the pit as well. The Dragon is up. Amumu's running in. We're going to move in at his side. They tried to pull it out of the pit. Amumu missing with that Q. There's some danger pings going on, but Swain moving in on the other side. So I want to assist Swain. We popped our ultimates. So we're going to pop our E as well and boop the Stitches away as far as we can. Oh, potions are rolling. Potions are rolling. I'm gonna boop him into the team. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Caitlyn got a double kill. I like to think that's because of what we did to help her with her damage. Twitch is still alive somewhere. There he is, re-emerging on the side. Is he continuing to push in? No, he is not, because our Caitlyn secures the kill. Now, one thing we should talk about is that there is an Alistar combo. Oh, the game's over. Oh, we had our first successful support game. Yo, for those of you that actually play support, please tell me how I did. I'm trying. I don't know the ABCs, XYZs of supporting. I feel like I did okay. Did I leave Caitlyn alone too much at the beginning? She stayed cool. She stayed cool. We ended up coming back with a good win there. Hey, I got an S rating. Nice. Actually, my vision score, one of the weakest parts of our performance today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed our first look at supporting in general. However, let me jump into try mode and explain the Alistar combo, because it would be criminal for me to not show that off in this video. Okay, we're in the practice mode now. Let's make ourselves level 3, and I can show you the very, very basic combo that we want to accomplish. And I can just do this with a target dummy too. We don't have to do anything too ridiculous. So ultimately your goal is to use headbutt followed by pulverize. However, if you mess up the timing, what happens is you actually kick the enemy out of your range before you can stun them. The easiest way to solve this is to simply, especially if you're doing this at max range, it's easier at max range. You just press W, and when Alistar moves, that's when you press Q. You don't just, you know, hope. You wait until you're in transit to actually use the spell. Now, another thing you could do if you have flash is flash right on top of the enemy and use Q, and then E them back towards your team. Super powerful, and I actually think the more fun way of getting that damage accomplished, getting that displacement accomplished. But of course, it is contingent on having that flash. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more support stuff, we could certainly do that. It's pretty chill as long as your ADC is in a good mood, and if they're not, it is not chill at all.